You saw those protesters telling David Letterman to get lost. They want CBS to fire him for sexual remarks he made about Governor Palin and her daughter. David Letterman apologized to the governor, and she accepted, but protesters still say he should get the axe. So, does Letterman take the protesters seriously? You can judge. This is from last night's Late Show.
CBS would like to apologize in advance to everyone Dave insults tonight. He means well, but he's just an idiot.
True. I want to get through this as quickly as possible so you folks can get to the Fire Dave rally. My son, you know, he's telling everybody at school that his father is Conan. How does that make me? Yeah, there's a Fire Dave rally going on outside, but I think it's just about over, because the last time I looked, they were breaking up and heading to flash dancers. All right, let's check in on the Fire Dave rally. It's at 54th and Broadway. Turn it on. There's the CBS camera. Wow. Whoa. Oh, my gosh. Wow.
Is this the Fire David Letterman rally?
No, that's across the street, and I know you're Joe. You're one of the writers. And I don't want to give away any secrets, but we sent in a mole. Was over there and was able to listen to the things that were being said and collate them and come back with the top 10 things being said at the Fire David Letterman rally. Here we go. Number 10. David who? Right. Number 9, well, it was nice of CBS to provide the catering. What? What? Number 8, we should have done this years ago.
Betty Jean Kling, the founder of FreeUsNow.com, was one of the protesters yesterday. Nice to see you. And what do you think about the, do you accept his apology? Do you think he's funny with what he said last night? What's your thought?
No, I don't accept his apology at all, and I don't think that was funny either. Either you're going to apologize or you're not. He's just making it another shtick.
What do you want him to do? I mean, he's apologized to the governor. She's accepted it. I realize he said slutty flight attendants, and you know he probably should say that as apologize. What more do you want?
Well, I think that David Letterman did not really mean the apology that he gave. Obviously, he's continuing to you know, make money and make a good laugh out of the women of America. I want him to stop it.
You know what stunned me the most is the National Organization for Women. I'm a feminist, and I actually was surprised through this whole thing. Like, where were they? Well,
Greta, I'm glad you asked that question. I spent the entire week trying to get representatives from the National Organization of Women to step forward. In fact, I had a few of them lined up to come. They did not show up. My organization is called Free Us Now. We are the majority united. And my purpose is to be out on the street. I don't know why the new agenda wasn't there. I don't know why Women Count wasn't there. And I don't know why Now put such a tiny little message out, which, by the way, was prompted by a writing that I sent to them, and it ended up with 2 little lines at the end which said, "We welcome conservative women, if they're not too conservative, to join us." I heard on O'Reilly a little bit earlier also. They picked up on what I said at the rally yesterday, but I was on the record, thanks to you, that Now and the other women's groups simply are not dealing with all the women in the country, and that's why they weren't there.
Well, you know, we only have 30 seconds left, but it's you know, it's almost like that Now has gotten invisible. I just haven't, you know, it's interesting that
it should be NOLW,
which is,
well, National Organization of Left or Liberal Women, I guess.
Oh, I see. Well, anyway, Betty Jean, thank you, and this has certainly been an interesting adventure as everyone's debated this issue. Thank you.
Thank you for having me, Greta.